practice to balance and energize our fourth chakra, the heart chakra. No props needed for today's practice, so let's start in a comfortable seat of your choice. Rest the hands one on top of the other over the heart, close the eyes, and start taking some deep breaths in and out through the nose as we bring our focus to this heart area. And as we flow through today's practice, I invite you to bring to mind an affirmation. I am worthy of love. Beautiful. Then we can flutter the eyes open, and we'll start by coming into a nice child's pose, with the knees as far apart as you would like, the big toes touching, and the forehead resting down towards the mat. And I encourage you, as always, to go at your own pace today, exploring any movements, never pushing into any pain. And then let's press forward, and we'll just start to move from hands and knees and back into child's pose. You might like to arch the back as you come back and round the back as you come forward. Just moving with the breath here, finding a flow, waking up through the hips and the spine. And then we'll come to puppy pose, keeping the hips above the knees and reaching the arms forward as we melt the heart towards the earth. And our heart chakra is, of course, associated with love and compassion. So lots of heart openers today. Very nice. Let's melt forwards now into Sphinx pose with the forearms resting on the mat, another heart opener. So when our heart chakra is balanced, we are better able to be authentic and accepting of ourselves. And when this chakra is out of balance, we may sometimes struggle with emotions, including jealousy or forgiveness or empathy or self-love. We might even have upper back pain, which is why heart openers are so nice to take care of the body and the spirit. Very nice. Let's press back into a child's pose once more with the knees together now. You might like to bring the arms alongside the body. If you are wondering if your heart chakra or any of your chakras are out of balance, I will put a link in the description box to a book that I really recommend. It includes quizzes for all of the chakras, and it's a short and great read. And let's come out of that child's pose, very nice. Plant the hands, and we'll tuck the toes and lift ourselves up and back into downward facing dog. You can shake the head yes and no here. You can pedal the feet. I am worthy of love. And then we can slowly start to take little steps forwards to find ourselves in a forward fold. Hanging over the legs here. Knees can be bent or straight, just sending our deep breaths towards the heart. And then we can press into the feet to round up to standing. Roll the shoulders back, and we'll reach the arms up, interlacing the fingers at the top. And just take a little side stretch over towards the left. Holding here for a breath. And then back through center and over towards the right. is really stretching out through that side body. And then coming back to center, we'll sweep the arms back down and interlace them now behind the back as we come into a gentle standing back bend. And then bending the knees to melt forward once more, bringing the hands interlaced up and behind the back. And maybe rocking a little bit side to side here. I will also link to another video below that I filmed about the 7 chakras, which describes what they are, how they impact us physically, emotionally, and what we can do to balance them. It's not all about yoga. Very nice. So let's plant the hands down. We'll step the left foot back, finding ourselves in a low lunge, bringing that left knee towards the mat. And you could stay right there if you'd like a little bit more. You can bend through that knee and maybe catch a hold of it with your right hand. So in addition to yoga, other ways that we can work to balance our heart chakra include working on kindness, forgiveness, gratitude. So that might be volunteering in our communities. It might be writing a list of things we're grateful for each day, or even just whenever we feel upset, maybe taking a moment to close our eyes and think of someone we love. And let's step it back to plank here, and then we'll step the left foot forward, gently releasing the right knee onto the mat, finding ourselves in a low lunge on the other side now. Nice hip flexor opening, so much stored here. And our heart chakra is also linked to the element of air, so getting our lungs a bit of a workout, whether it's through yoga or a brisk walk or a dance class or any form of cardio really, can also help with aligning this chakra, as can breath work and meditation. Beautiful. So let's plant the hands again. We'll just step it back to downward facing dog, pedal it out a little bit. And then we'll take that slow walk towards the front of the mat, finding ourselves in a forward fold, maybe holding onto the shins or pressing the palms against the mat. And then let's bend the knees to roll up, making our way to standing, rolling the shoulders nicely back. And then we'll pick up the right foot, bending that knee, and bringing our arms to goal post. Let's twist the upper body towards the right. So we're keeping the right knee forwards in front of the body, and it's just twisting from the waist. Maybe looking over that right shoulder here. Very nice. Let's set that foot down, maybe shake it out, dance it out a little bit before we try the other side. So we'll now lift that left knee up towards the chest, arms come back to goal post, and keeping the leg where it is, we'll just twist the upper body towards the left. And another way to help heal our 4th chakra is to just treat ourselves more lovingly. So whatever that means to you. And we'll set the foot down, sweep the arms back up, little back bend here. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, stepping it back to plank and lowering down to the mat. Inhaling to cobra and exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. And then let's simply lower the knees to the mat. And you can come to sit on your heels or any comfortable seat of your choice. Roll the shoulders back and we'll sweep the arms up once more and twist to the right. So maybe hooking that left hand onto the right knee. Checking in with the breath here. Kindness and acceptance. And sweep the arms back up and over to the left now. Holding onto that knee with the right hand. I am worthy of love. You might even repeat that affirmation out loud if you'd like. And let's come back to center. Arms out to the side, and then bringing the right arm underneath the left, binding once or twice. Eagle arms here as we lift the elbows up a little bit higher, finding a gentle back bend here. Opening up through the shoulders, upper back, neck. Maybe closing the eyes. And we'll gently release. Shake out the shoulders. And let's reach the arms to the side once more. And this time the left arm comes underneath the right, binding once, binding twice. And simply lifting the elbows once more, perhaps taking the gaze up towards the sky. And in case you're new here, this is the 4th chakra yoga practice on my channel. And I will link below to all of the other ones: roots chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Let's come to a seated pose now. Plant the hands and we'll lift up into reverse tabletop, squeezing the glutes, keeping the abs tight. I would love to know if you're enjoying this series. So let me know in the comments below and if you would like more of these chakra videos. Very nice, and we'll gently set the hips back down. And let's make our way now down onto our backs. We're preparing for bridge pose here, so both feet stay planted on the mat. We'll engage the glutes once more to tuck the tailbone and lift our hips up off of the mat. And you could stay right here. You might choose to take it further by interlacing the fingers and walking the shoulders underneath you. And of course, each chakra you might know also has a color. And I'm sure you would have guessed that our heart chakra's color is green. So a green outfit as I'm wearing, or green food, or just bringing more